Hi everybody, I'm Dominic from askmediy DIY. In this video, I'm going to show and explain what a deck tension tie is for your deck and how important they really are, and how a lot of towns, the building departments, are now requiring them. Now, you have your deck here, and normally, and on this deck we have, it's a brand new deck, so we haven't put them in just yet. We have our lag bolts that will go in to our ledger, and that's going to connect to our rim joist. And that's all fine, but your ledger will stay attached to the house. But what about your floor joists? Now, if you have an issue and it's going to fall off, and this is what's been happening, even with the joist hanger here. Now, the joist hanger is only really to hold the weight of it, not from pulling out and away from the house. Now, once that starts pulling away from the house, that's it. Game's over. You have these straps here, these tension ties. They connect to the bottom of your floor joist, 4.5 inches away. We're going to install this with these screws that they give you, nice wood screws, and that gives it, that's pretty strong. Then we have a nice long bolt that's going to go right into, and in this case, if you look over here, we're going to go into the bottom plate. The bottom plate is sitting on our foundation, which is bolted to the foundation, so that's not going anywhere. And wait till you see the size of these bolts. They're pretty damn big. And that's what's going to hold this from going in. You don't need it for everyone. Some towns, building departments require every fourth one or every other one. Okay, so they're not exactly the cheapest thing, but they are required and they are very good. All right, so let's start installing. Now check the size of that wood screw, huh? It's galvanized. It's going to go in this hole right here, but more importantly, it's going to go right into our sill plate of our house. Now, we don't always have the option of having the sill plate. It could be that your ledger was lower than the foundation, and you're not going to put a wood screw into the concrete, so you'd be using a different concrete anchor to do that. You can also put these on the side, which would go up higher, and you want those into the actual plates, either from the wall above it or the wall below it. You don't want to really rely on the existing rim joist of the house. Oh, because that can pull away too, All right, so let's get going and put this in. To put it in, you definitely want some power behind it. You want to use a wrench or socket. All right, we got all this installed. Got this nice long bolt going in. If you look, now that's going right through our sheathing of our house and right into our lower top plate, our plate for our wall here. In, secured. You don't want to crank this down really tight, just that it's, snug. And again, definitely check with your building department to how many you're going to need. It's not how many. If your deck's 30 feet long like this is, obviously, you can use quite a bit, but you want to know how often. All right, it could be every 2 feet, every fourth one, whatever. Definitely check into that. They are so worth having, and it takes 2 minutes to install. Big deal. Anyway, I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching.